Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Excel Today. It is September 1st, 2022. We are back. I tried to have a show yesterday, but Joe had a meeting that ran long. He did try to jump in, but then he had link issues, so we apologize for that. But we are here today. Like we said, we promised you one show each week, and we have kept that promise, and we will continue to keep that promise.
I've been in a meeting ever since. I just got off of it for 24 hours.
24-hour meeting. It's funny. I was just watching something about how a lot of places at work are now running meetings after hours. And it's like a much more recent trend, and how they're trying to get like free work out of their employees and stuff like that. So if you guys are watching, I highly recommend not doing that and pushing to get compensated instead. I just from working at home, I've been doing it for a long time now, ever since the pandemic hit March 2020. I've been sitting here, guys, grinding away, but I can tell you, you have to set those work boundaries. You have to set that timeline, and you have to stick to it hard. If you don't, they're just going to keep, those who would take advantage of that will just keep taking advantage of it. It's never going to be a one-off, it's going to always be more and more and more. So just my quick tip from me today from all my work experience. But yeah, anyways, we are doing setting up teams today. So Joe is going to show us how to ideally set up teams.
I know create a team, how do we create channels, and then how to create like a fun little, we'll make something up. We'll have fun.
Yeah. How to send annoying emojis to your coworkers. That's my special. Exactly. Deep cut movie references.
We send that. We definitely send that to each other.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi. How's it going? Thank you for joining us today. I guess I'll also jump into some of the updates that I alluded to just this past Friday. They're already, you guys may have noticed that they're already popping up. We have changed the exercise files completely. Now on our courses, in the upper right, there's going to be you'll see a card pop up as soon as the video starts. It says download exercise files. So in the upper right, you'll just be able to click that. It's going to take you to a new page that we created, a landing page, and it's just going to have a button there that you click to download the exercise files, and then below there's going to be a button just below it to take you back to the course. And it's already live on our site, guys. So there's we're trying to get it done for all of them, but we're going alphabetically right now. So you'll see it on Access and Azure, all our Access classes, and then our Azure class. The XLOOKUP class was kind of the prototype for it, but you'll see those cards beginning to pop up, and we'll be hoping to get those added to all of our courses going forward. All our new videos will have them, but we're just catching up on getting all the previous videos on there. And it's a lot of videos that we got to do that for. So it's going to take a little bit of time, but should be a couple weeks. All right.
So intro to data analysis, right? That's coming up.
Yeah. That's this Friday.
Oh,
that's
I love it.
Yeah.
Hi,
Did
Priyanka.
Did you do that video, Joe? I can't remember. Was that Foz?
I think it was Foz.
Yeah. Foz. Well, Foz is great too.
Foz, yeah.
Priyanka, Living Beans. Hello. Thank you for joining us this morning. So yeah, that's the big update. I am going to YouTube's EduCon 2022 next week. So next week I will be there. We're trying to do a show before then, hopefully, because I'm going to be there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But I'm actually going to be seeing Joe on the East Coast out there, most likely on Thursday. So that'll be great. So we'll have a lot of more announcements of new features and stuff like that, I'm sure, after EduCon 2022. I'm super excited about it. I'm going to meet a bunch of other channels and other YouTubers, and getting to talk directly to YouTube about all the upcoming features and stuff that they have planned for the education vertical that we're a part of. So that is all my updates from my side. But and lastly, we will be doing a new intro. I don't think it's going to be tomorrow. We're really trying to get it done and add it last second. But if it's not tomorrow, it's definitely going to be the end of next week. We're just trying to get the training started faster for you guys. I know that we have a big spiel that everyone cuts and everything like that. We're going to be removing that, and we're going to try to jump into the training as fast as possible going forward. So just trying to make everything better for you guys. But yeah. That's it. All right, that's it for me. I could talk forever. I know I can. And anyone who talks to me knows I can too. So, Joe, how was your past week?
It was good. Funny enough, I've been doing bite-sized trainings, but this week has just been full-day trainings, and it's just been so amazing. It's been a lot of fun. I forgot how much fun it is to kind of like build up on something. And then, Pranita, yeah, no worries. Pranita, if you do me a favor, go to Offsite. I've been monitoring Offsite a lot more lately. Just quickly, like, give me an idea, maybe even a picture of it, and send it to me on Offsite. Just give me a quick little private message, and I'll look at your data and I'll take a look at it and see if I can fix it up for you.
All right. Yep. And again, guys, if you guys want help directly from our instructors, it's always available at Offsite. We always have somebody monitoring it. It's not always Joe. It might be Foz, might be Mo, might be someone else. But we do have our instructors constantly going through there, making sure that all your guys' answers are questions. So, just like Pranetta has an issue with her data, you can send it. You can even send it to us sometimes, and we can take a look at it. We will not touch anything that is company priority.
It's not, data sensitive, please.
Yeah, data sensitive. Do not send us data sensitive stuff because we will not touch it or look at it. But you have to post everything in Offsite. Offsite kind of makes sure vets all the attachments and stuff like that for us as well. So it all has to be in Offsite. But yeah. Oh, hey, RKU. Hello. Thank you for joining us today. Blaze Katana, great seeing you as well. Joseph, hello. Good morning as well. All right.
All right, let's get into it. Yeah, let's. So today I thought, you know what we'll do? I know it says like setting up teams. I don't mean like the settings of teams because those are pretty straightforward. But I want to show you how we can first create a team, second create channels, and I'll explain what those are. And then inside of the channels, I'm going to show you how we can set those up so we can get projects done instantly. You're going to be so much better at teams that it's just going to be through the roof on how you can set it up. Now, every team is set up differently, right? So for most of the companies I consult for, whether it's a realty company or maybe it's just literally a construction company, they do have different ways of setting things up. I'm just going to go with a generic like project A, project B type of thing today. But yeah, you're going to have a lot of fun. Yeah, no worries, Pranita, as well. So let's get right into it. Let me share my screen. We're going to have some fun today. At least I always think it's fun. I hope you all do too. Well, you all come back, so that means you definitely did.
All right. You are good to go.
Awesome. Okay. So essentially what I want to do today is create a team. So I'm going to click into my teams. You'll notice here that I do have my teams hidden. I didn't want to scare any of you. Okay. If you want to take a quick look, go ahead. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's a billion teams I'm on. I'm part of so many teams. But yours may not look like this. So what I want to do here is when you go into teams, in the teams section, because we're talking about creating a team, you're going to notice that at the bottom, there's something called join or create a team. And by the way, not every company will allow you to have access to this. Some companies do block you from joining or creating a team unless you ask permission or request it some way. So just know that if you do have to request it via help desk, no worries at all. You can do that, but check with your company first before you just start creating a team. So once you create the team, once you click on join or create a team, it's going to bring you to this page here, and it's going to have a couple of different things going on. The first thing is we can create the team, which we're going to do. But you can also join a private team as long as you have the code. Or you can join a public team, which means anyone in your company can join these teams. So there is a difference between public and, well, of course, private. Private, you need a code. Public, you could just join. So that's one of the first decisions we have to make when we actually create the team. So I'm going to click into create team. And it's going to say, well, Joe, do you want to create a team from scratch? Do you want to create one from a team that already exists that you maybe like? Or look, Microsoft even gave us some templates. Like if we're managing a project, they have a team for that. Managing an event, onboarding employees, organizing a help desk. And there's just so many different templates, and they are adding to these. Like this one, frontline collaboration. That's new. Manage volunteers. That's new. So always check those out. But for today, we're going to have fun with it and just create one from scratch. Now, as I said before, one of the first things you have to do when you create a team is choose whether you want it to be public, anyone in your organization can join, or private. People need permission to join. I'm going to say that today we'll do private. Next, you're going to give your name a cool give your team a cool name. I'm going to call this the YouTube Awesome Team. And you can name it whatever you want. In a real life situation, I might just simply name this HR, or I might name this my sales team. It's whatever team that you're actually working with. But for this one, I'm just going to call this YouTube. If I can spell it right. You all know I'm a bad speller already, so I don't mind. YouTube Awesome Team. You can give your team a description if you want to, let people know why should I even be a part of this. And I'll just say that this team will be working on various projects for YouTube. And then I can click create. Now, once you create the team, it says creating the team. It even gives you a little thumbs up. I'm feeling good about it already. And the next part of creating a team is, well, adding members. So Ben already knows this because I use Ben as an example. He's probably part of a billion fake teams. I'm going to use Ben. Now, typically in your company, they'll have the directory already created. So if you click in here, for instance, if I start typing Ben, Ben pops up right away. So I can click on Ben's name, and now Ben's part of this team. You can also, in some circumstances, and the reason I say this is because not all companies allow this, you can add outside members as guests by typing in their email. So I could just type in someone's email and then add them as a guest. Guests don't have full permission to this, but they do have some, viewing access and some other types of permissions that you can manage later on. But I'm going to just keep this as simple as possible. I'll add Ben, I'll add my friend Taylor, and let's add my friend Sammy. You know what? If I don't want to add Taylor, let's say I change my mind, you can click the little X icon and it'll get rid of Taylor. And then I can type in, let's say, my friend Liz. Once you have them in here, you can click the add button and you'll see that they are now added to the team as members. Now, at this point in time, you're more than welcome to change them from a member to a co-owner. You typically do this if you have like 100 members and you don't want to be like responsible for all of them. So you say, hey, why not have a co-owner help me? And you can have up to 10 co-owners, including yourself. But I'm going to keep everyone a member because there's only 3 of them. And I'm going to click close. And look at that. We have our YouTube Awesome Team. Now, underneath the team itself, you're going to notice a general channel. Now, what is a channel exactly? Well, a channel is simply a major topic or project that the team is working on. So maybe the YouTube Awesome Team is working on a project called Project Alpha or Project Beta, right? Maybe both. If I want to start to add those projects, I can click the 3 dots or the ellipsis, and I can choose Add Channel. Now, to add the channel, I'll just add the channel name. I'll call it whatever it's called, Project Alpha. If, let's say, we wanted to add a channel for onboarding employees, I could say onboarding employees. It's whatever you want to name it. But we'll keep it pretty generic today and call it Project Alpha. You can put a quick description in. You can make it a private channel or a standard channel or even a shared channel with other orgs. And you can automatically show it on everyone's channel list so they can see it. And a lot of people ask me, Joe, why would you not want to automatically show this already? Well, it's kind of like if I invited you all over for pizza. I was like, hey, everyone, be at my house at 5 o'clock. Pizza party. The pizza will be ready. And then when you show up at 5, I'm still making the dough. Well, yeah, that doesn't make no sense. Now you got to sit there and watch me make pizza and you're starving. So if I'm not ready to show them Project Alpha channel, maybe I'm still working on it, I'm not going to share it. I'm only going to share it when I know it's fully done and ready. But I'll say it's ready and I'll click add. So now we have Project Alpha. And I'm going to create one more. I'm going to click add channel. And I'm going to choose Project Beta. And once again, I'll show that and click add. Okay, so now we have 3 channels. The general channel is by default, it comes with every team you create. And it's actually really important. There's no way to delete it. There's no way to edit it, but you will use it. Because see, every single channel that you click into has 3 tabs. You'll see that when you click into a channel, it has 3 tabs. And these tabs are so amazing. You have the post tab, which allows you to talk about the project. You have the files tab that are files associated with the project. And you have the wiki. Now, the wiki is just an ongoing document that never ends. I've seen wikis used for many things: project charters, announcements, meeting notes. It could be whatever you want it to be. But every single channel comes with that. And the best part about this is no longer do you have to use email to talk back and forth about a project. Remember that? You'd be like, hey, everyone, Project Alpha is ready to go. And then you get like 40 emails back, and then you'd email them. Emails would get lost. Now it's all in one place, and it becomes threaded chat. So let's say, for instance, I want to say something like this. Hey, everyone, we just got the permits for Project Alpha. Well, where will I put that? Project Alpha, because we're talking about Project Alpha. So I'll click into Project Alpha, start a new conversation, and say, hey, everyone, make sure you don't press enter. If you press enter, it'll send the message. There's actually a keyboard shortcut to skip down a line. It's going to be shift plus enter. So you don't have to just continue to send something. When I use shift enter, I can skip down as many lines as I want. But if I just press enter, it'll just send it. I'm going to say, hey, everyone, we finally received, and look at that. We also have spell check. So I can right click and just quickly fix it. We finally received the permits for Project Alpha. And I can send this out. And I can even use emojis, GIFs, and stickers here at the bottom to have fun. I can add a gift like, yay. Or I can add an emoji with a little smiley face. And then I can send enter, and everyone on my team will see that. Now my team can come in and say, yay, or awesome. And they can start to reply. Or even Ben, great. And look at that. Now I have it all in one threaded chat. So if I ever have to go back to this, or if somebody new comes into the team, we could just say, hey, if you want to catch up on everything we've been doing with Project Alpha, just go to Project Alpha and take a look at the emails back and forth or the conversation. Pretty amazing. Everything's organized. Now, if I want to talk about Project Beta, well, I'm going to go here to Project Beta, and I'll say something like, Project Beta was delayed. Until further notice. And I can send that out. And then people can even select this. They can like it. They can heart it. They can show their emotion, maybe a little sad face. I'm sad that Project Beta is delayed. And now there's two sads. So Ben and me are sad that Project Beta is delayed, which is amazing. But what is the general channel for? A lot of people ask me. Well, the thing is, if it has nothing to do with Project Alpha or Project Beta, everything else that has to do with the YouTube Awesome team will go here. For instance, maybe we're doing a Halloween party for this team. Well, I don't want to put a Halloween party in Project Alpha or Beta. It has nothing to do with those. So instead, in the general, I can now announce that, hey, everyone, we have finally selected our location for the Halloween party. And then once again, you can add stickers or GIFs. I could go to a sticker, maybe search Halloween, see if we find anything, or scary, see if they have anything. If not, then I can search GIFs. I could do Halloween. And I could do a little dancing. I think this one's fun. And I could say, we will be in the haunted asylum. And then I can send this out. And now I sent this out over here in the general because it has nothing to do with Project Alpha or Beta. Okay, so now we know a little bit more about posts. You going as the bee? And I can do a little laugh. And I'll say, oh yeah. And we can have these conversations back and forth without having to go through email. That's the best part about this. If I ever want to go back and remember what I said, I can just go back here, click, and I can see. Now, in each of these channels, as I said, we have other things as well. So let's say I go to Project Alpha. I have a place to have conversations. But then someone keeps bugging me. They're like, Joe, did you get the Project Alpha charter yet? And I'm like, I didn't. I put it in Project Alpha. See, no longer do you have to meet the requirements or worry about file limitations with email. If somebody says, Joe, where's Project Alpha charter? I could say, it's in Project Alpha channel. Go there. And they'll click into Project Alpha. They'll go over to files, and it'll be right here. And you can upload anything, whether you want to upload from your file, from a template, from a folder. Let's say I upload a fake file, Project Alpha. We'll do, one of these. Maybe let's do this. I'm just going to create a copy, and I'll just rename this. So once I upload this, there's a couple of things I can do. I can click on the ellipsis. I can rename it if I want to. I'll just call this Project Alpha Charter, just for today's fun. So now when they're like, Joe, can you give me the file? No, just go to Project Alpha, and all the files for Project Alpha are here. All the files for Project Beta are here, different place. Anything that's not related to Alpha or Beta is here. Okay. And look, Ben updated a picture. So this is amazing. Now we have a way to communicate. We have a way to share files. And last but not least, we also can use this wiki for anything that we want. If I click into the wiki, remember, a wiki is just an ongoing document that never ends. Very similar to, let's say, the word wiki means, well, go ahead, Ben. What's wiki mean? In Hawaiian.
Quick.
That's right. Quick encyclopedia, Wikipedia. Quick way to just start to add information. So the wiki here is an amazing ongoing document that never ends. You can quickly add information. And the best part about it is, let's say I want to turn this Project Alpha into, I don't know, maybe like announcements or meeting notes. We need meeting notes about Project Alpha. I can click the little drop down and say, okay, I want to rename this. And I'm just going to simply rename this and call it, instead of wiki, I'm going to call this meeting notes. And I'll click save. And now that I have this, what I can do is start to create these meeting notes. I can click the little hamburger menu. I can go over and rename it. Say, maybe I want to name this. I'm very neat, so I'm going to call it September 2022. And then I can add the different meeting notes here in the sections. I can call this 9/1/2022. And then I can put my meeting notes here. I'll say, these are the meeting notes for Project Alpha. And then we can add another section. And maybe we're going to have a meeting in a week, right? Two. And then,
sorry, we had like a little skip there for some reason, but we're back on. Just for some reason it skipped there just for a second. We want to go back maybe like 20 seconds.
No worries. So all you do is click the little plus icon, and you can add another section. I could click another plus icon. Maybe another week will pass by, and we'll put another note in there. And then once we're done with September meeting notes, we can even add a new page, and we can call this October meeting notes. So we keep everything super organized, which I love. And then maybe we'll have a meeting on the 1st of October. And then we can always go back to our meeting notes and see, Joe said the meeting notes are here. So now we have a way to have conversations about Project Alpha. We have our files that are associated with Project Alpha, and we have our meeting notes for Project Alpha. And you might be saying, Joe, this is amazing. But guess what? It gets better. You'll see this little plus icon. We can actually integrate other applications of Microsoft into our Project Alpha. So if I give it a plus, you'll see here that we can add another wiki. We can add a planner. We can add Microsoft OneNote for meeting notes. We can add a whiteboard for collaboration, or a SharePoint site. Or we can add a document library from SharePoint, or a PDF, or even a website. Right? So this is so amazing. We have so much more we can add to this.
and not only Microsoft apps, but all other types of integrations as well. You have a unlimited list. This brings back memories. My B, kind of B, and B note. A lot of B stuff. How amazing is this? But let's say right now that we want to, I don't know, maybe I want to add a plan. I can click the little plus icon. I can create a new plan. I'm going to call this Project Alpha or Project Alpha Tasks. Save. Now I have a full dedication to Project Alpha Tasks tab, and I can start to add new tasks and assign them to people. Maybe I'm going to say that Ben needs to do something. Oh, I got it. I just saw that. Fix the audio. Right? And then I can actually set this as a due date. It's due right now, and I can assign it to Ben, and I can add this. And once Ben gets this, and he checks it off that he fixed it, I'll then see it. And I can even add other buckets too. Maybe we want to say that this project is going to take a couple phases. Maybe this is phase 1, so I can rename this bucket, call it phase 1. I can add a new bucket, call it phase 2, and even add a third bucket, call it phase 3. And then we can have our tasks by phases. And then I can add into phase 2. Maybe I need to get contact element team. I can assign that to, I'll set that due date for Friday. I can assign it to me. I can assign it to multiple people or just me. So now we have a whole way of keeping track of all of our tasks. We have a way to communicate, files, meeting notes, and we can even add more. Just this one project. We keep everything in one place, a one-stop shop. That's why Microsoft's Teams is so amazing. But with that said, I really hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got a lot out of it. And yeah, start making some teams. Have some fun with it.
You can really make these any way you want. And that's it. That's it for me, at least.
The audio kicks back in right when we're at the I was about to say it went down there for it, you just sounded lighter, that's all. It was definitely the OBS. There was like a small skip there for a second.
All right, I'm just gonna turn off my sharing. It was
Yeah.
a little weird. Okay, there we go.
No, I'm not surprised the OBS started acting up there. But yeah, that's Teams, guys. We should talk about next week's topic. We had talked about it. I can't even remember what we had talked about, though. It was going to be something with Excel. I know that. Something spreadsheet related. I cannot remember for the life of me. I'll go back and watch the previous, I think it was like 3 shows ago that we had talked about the next topic. But other news, guys, I'm sure I've announced it more than once, but, Chelsea will be joining us again here on Excel Today on the 21st of September at 8 a.m. We will be doing VBA loop structures then. So, that one's already up. That one's not going to change. Hopefully we don't have any issues, but that one is set in stone right now. We have Chelsea lined up for 21st. So I'm super excited. I haven't talked to her just a little bit, but I haven't had a good conversation with Chelsea in a long time. So looking forward to that. And then tomorrow is Excel Intro to Data Analysis. It's one of our most popular topics. It's going to teach you all different ways to do data analysis, what companies are looking for in data analysis and everything like that. Sorry for the audio issues today. I don't know exactly what was going on with the OBS today. We had a quick skip, which, we went down for about a second there, and then the audio was on and off for Joe today, and I'm pretty sure that's the OBS's issue and not Joe's issue. That's it for me. I don't have anything else except like, subscribe, comment below. It all helps us out tremendously, guys. The channel's been doing great all year, so thank you for your continued support. We're going to continue to create videos for you guys. I just remixed our schedule for the rest of the year, so again, I don't like to give out too many updates on what's coming up next, just because honestly I scramble stuff up a lot. Hopefully we'll keep bringing you stuff that is relative to you. I know we have I can tell you the topics though. We have Outlook 2021 coming soon, Visio coming soon, and Project 21 coming soon. Joe, I think you did that Visio one, if I'm not mistaken. So
I believe so, yeah.
So you'll see Joe doing a full class here, and we have some more stuff upcoming. And again, after next week, I'll have a lot more updates for you guys on what you can expect on the channel, because there is a lot of stuff we have cooking for sure to try to make it better and better for you guys. And lastly, I'm still holding out that we'll get Hindi by the end of the year, so that all our videos will be available dubbed in Hindi as well. We're trying to also get all of our videos dubbed in Spanish and Portuguese. You'll see a lot of our shorts are. It's just, if your native language is set in Spanish or Portuguese on your browser, then that's the language that will play on the shorts for you. But yeah, that's everything for me. We will see you guys next week. Thanks, Blaze.
Yeah, remember, Excel, Outlook, Excel calendar templates.
Oh yes, that's right. So it is next year is quickly approaching, guys, is quickly approaching. So I know some of you are already getting into like Q1, Q2 for next year, on your projections and stuff like that. So we are going to work on a quick Excel template that you can create a calendar for next year that you can use in any of the stuff that you want to use it for. All right, guys, have a great week and weekend, and we will see you next week.
Yeah. And yeah, Mary, Outlook.
Yeah, we'll talk.